Hello, hello. I'm making this quick tutorial for you. Over here we got on this track, track 2. This is a MIDI device. I just grabbed it from where to instruments operator. I used operator. You can use any MIDI instrument in this place, like it could be a pulsing synth or whatever, a synth that you designed too. And on this track right here, we have the kick bass, the kick drum, the kick drum. So I just did 4 to the floor kick drum this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go to our MIDI instrument track, and you can click highlight an area and press Control Shift M like Mary, and bam, you got a MIDI clip for whatever you highlighted. You can double click that, put in a note. You probably already know how to do this some type of way, but I'm just showing you a different way. So we've got this note. It's probably, let's put it down a little bit. Here we go. And selecting this clip, we can duplicate it straight to the right. You select the clip from the top and you press Control D Delta, and bam, you can duplicate clips like that. You can do it like this too. It duplicates right at the end of it, so if you see right here, like bam, oh no, it put it out of the way. So like you have to actually like, and right here, this is highlighted. We can finish highlighting the rest of it by holding Shift and clicking, bam. Now we got it. That's a proper segment that you can duplicate. And yeah, it's most common music is in a division of 4. Now let's get to the glue compressor. Sorry for fucking around. Select your MIDI instrument, and we're gonna go audio effects, dynamics, if it's in it like this for yours, and glue compressor. If not, you can just search audio effects for glue compressor. Just click and drag that onto the MIDI instrument. Here we go. We got glue compressor. At the top left of glue compressor, click the triangle, bam. Click the sidechain button, bam. And find your kicks. This should be on the MIDI instrument track. So we're gonna go to this audio from and select the kicks. So I got my bass drum track right here, bam, we got kicks. You can do post effects, pre-effects, or post mixer. You can just mess around with this. This has to do with like the types of effects you have on your tracks. But I'm just gonna do pre-effects. I'm gonna click this attack. You can mess around with these 3 as much as you want, but I like changing the attack to +3, release to 0.4. So like it's that angle, and then I leave the ratio. And you can turn this threshold knob down, and this is the last step. You can turn it down. Right now we're gonna disable it so we can hear what it sounds like without the glue compressor. Okay, and now we're gonna enable the glue compressor. We've sidechained to our bass drum track from the MIDI instrument. I selected pre-effects. You can choose whichever one of these you want. It's different for whatever effects you have. I put the attack at 3, the release at 0.4, and the ratio I just kept the same. I turned the threshold down to about -26, -25. You can mess around with the threshold. That's pretty much how much squash you're putting on each kick. Like the kick is over-compressing. You know, I don't know the science behind it, but I watched a tutorial for it one day, so here we go. And you can turn it down even more for more of a pulse effect. And I think you can even disable the kicks. You can like disable this track and it might keep the pumps. Let's see. Yeah. So those would be called like ghost kicks. They're there. The glue compressor is working its shit, but the track is disabled, so yeah, you won't hear the kicks, but it continues to compress with the glue compressor side chained to the kicks. Okay, quick second part of the tutorial. See glue compressor right here. You can do pre-effects, post-effects, whatever. You can also turn the attack up. The attack is how quickly the compression is being applied, so higher attack is faster. The release is how long it takes for the compression to basically let go of its effect. And the ratio, I'm terrible at explaining ratio. Markup, I forgot you can turn makeup up. So if it kind of sounds like your compression is squashing your sound too much. And to make the kick sound like that, I just basically put a couple of auto filters on it. I cut the mids and highs, and I cut the lowest of lows, just kind of estimating with that. But yeah, that's the kicks. We added a snare to it, but yeah, I hope that's everything for, the glue compressor sidechain. It's my first time using Ableton in like 3 years, so bear with me. But yeah, it's really good to know certain keyboard shortcuts. The minus button next to backspace is zoom out, plus is zoom in. Bam, bam, bam. Control A selects everything that you have there. Selecting one spot, holding the shift button, and then selecting another spot selects the entire area in between. You can click, drag a selected area. If you want to duplicate it to the right, you press Control D like Delta. Bam. That's just a couple of shortcuts, and I know I touched on it a couple minutes ago, but yeah, it's some good stuff to remember. But alright, I hope this video wasn't too much jibber jabber. Take care.